What is up, guys and gals? It's me, Thomas Fan01 here, and today we are back at it again with another Transformer figure review. And today we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series number 90, Hotrod. And now this would normally be where I say we're not going to take a look at this, we're going to take a look at the packaging. But I do not have the packaging because this was a trade, and a trade it was. So I traded this with the TikTok user Cool Shorts 3. So if you guys type it in at Cool Shorts 3 on TikTok, you guys will definitely go check him out. He does a couple stop motions. It's quite nice. I think you guys would quite enjoy it. So anyways, this is Hotrod, and like I said, normally we take a look at the box, but we don't have the box. However, we do instead have the knockoff version of this figure, which we can definitely do a compare and contrast, and to see which one's better and which one definitely needs to, go away, needs to disappear, kind of deal. So, but we will check that out in just a minute. We are going to take a look at this dude in vehicle mode here really quickly, as he is the Lamborghini Centenario. The only reason I know how to pronounce that is because this car is a big thing in the video game Forza. So, yeah. Here's this nice little bit here. I wish they would have finished the detail here on the hand, even though, it doesn't have to be perfect, so. I wish they would have actually painted the Lamborghini, like, actually given us the Lamborghini logo. But, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's fine. So, this side here, once again, there's the back one more time. Here's the undercarriage of said vehicle, so not terribly too bad. Not terribly too bad at the slightest, so. And he does come with one accessory. He comes with his time cannon, of which he usually should. He should be coming with two. But if you ended up buying the World War II Hot Rod, then you will have another one of these. And if you have the knockoff version, you can once again still. They're the same mold. It's just not, it's just not as nice of a plastic. So, and there is only one place that I have found to store this, and that you have a tab right here, and you have just these little mushroom peg slots where you can just take it and plug it in right there. So there you have that. Now, for said scale comparison, here he is next to our previous Studio Series Deluxe Class review. Here he is next to Deluxe Class Hatchet. There, as you can see. Here he is next to Studio Series Deluxe Class Dino. Once again from our previous reviews. Here it is next to the old Last Night Premiere Edition Voyager Optimus Prime, and quite honestly, I do kind of like the way that this Prime looks. I'm actually quite excited for the new Age of Extinction mold that they've announced, so, quite excited for that. And here he is next to Kingdom Rodimus Prime, Commander Class Rodimus Prime. Really kind of wished that Hot Rod turned into Rodimus Prime, and they passed the torch properly like it could have been, but, hey, I'm not Hasbro, I can't say stuff. So, and once again, finally, here he is next to the knockoff, which when we get into robot mode, there's going to be some massive differences between this one and that one, so be aware of that. Alright, so in order to get this guy transformed, we'll grab him here, and we're going to remove the gun here and set that off to the side just to get it out of the way. I suppose there's not really much of a place to kind of start or go from other than the fact that you just kind of have to start getting into it. So first thing you're going to do is, at least the way I've found it quite nice, you're going to come to this bit and you're just going to bring it down. It's going to tab in a few places, like up here in this window and everything of that nature, and you just don't want it to do that quite yet. So take that, fold that down, do the same thing on the other side, like on this side here. Untab, unfolds, untab, fold down like so. And then as soon as you've done that, you're going to kind of just keep these arms, let's just bring them down a little bit like this, and just to make sure that everything is just a little bit better, like that. So then you're going to come to, I think we'll come to this section first. Going to take these pieces and you're going to just kind of bring them out a little, untab that and bring it up. This one has some slight issues. Pull this out, bring it up, and then you're going to come to this back section here. You're going to then lift this roof of said car, and you're just going to rotate it all the way around. But you want to make sure this is all the way down first. So it's like you have to open it, close it, and then open this back up. So that's not great, but it's not bad. Come to this top section of the roof of the car. It's on a double hinge joint. You're going to fold it all the way forward. And then you're going to rotate the waist just like this. It looks like a freaking mess, but I promise you it's about to clean up quite nicely. This is the one thing I do not like about this figure, is the fact that these stupid tailpipes do not stay put. Period. Doesn't matter what I do, doesn't matter how much I try to do to keep them stable, they just don't stay put. So anyways, now that we've done that, we can take this section right here, open this up, and we can then take these arms and bring these up and around like so. Bring this up, bring these up, rotate the arms at the shoulders like so. Take the front of the car, kind of bring it, open it, like kind of open it is what you're going to want to do. Just kind of like loosely bring these up and around, like not up and around, but like lift them up and they loosen up a little bit. So you're going to do that. Make sure the windows are all folded back and make sure that these pieces are all folded quite nicely. We're going to also take this and we're going to finish off the backpack here. These little bits ought to tab in here, but they kind of don't. So if you can just get it to like curl over the windshield here, you're good. So take the chest, bring this all the way down, but you're going to want to fold this chest section all the way around like so, and it's going to kind of sandwich into the body here. And you're going to fold in like, okay, so you see these panels, make sure they're kind of folded in like that, and then fold this all into the ab section. If it will do so. Sometimes it just won't. I really would like it to, though. Come on, come on. No, you were just fine a moment ago. What happened? Okay, come on. Come on. This is what I do not like about this figure, is that this hinge is supposed to fold in, and it just did not want to do so. Ha! So then you can take this and fold this all up into the chest cavity, and then it kind of like solidifies the whole thing. Like once everything is kind of solidified with that, at least with the with this like the front of the hood section of the car, once it's like in place, this whole chest ain't moving at all. So take the wings, make sure these are all folded out backwards. We're gonna rotate the head quite like so. And then we're going to work on the feet and the legs. And to do so, you're going to split this. But in order to do so, this just keeps popping out of its little place. And I do not like that. You're going to want to make sure that they stay. Fold this up a little bit. Just fold it up so that way you can make sure you can get to the feet. So then take the feet and you rotate them inward like so. And then, this just extend it. Whew, there we go. It's a little difficult, but then rotate again at said certain joints. Right here, and right here. And then you're going to push this all the way down, and then this tail piece is going to fold in over it. Just like so. Then you're going to take this leg section and fold this tire outward. And there you have a leg all done. And now we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So you're going to bring this out, down, extend it, fold this around. It's on a ball joint. Rotate it, said ball joint up top. Straighten it out at the bottom. Fold this piece in. Take this tail piece and fold it in over it. And apparently this is meant for somebody who's 8 years or older. Yeah, but bring the gun back in, and there, let's straighten it all back out. And there you have Studio Series, The Last Night, Hotrod in his robot mode. And I've never been able to find this guy in the slightest, but this is definitely worth every bit that was traded. I am not going to complain about this one bit. This was one of those figures that when I saw it in the promotional photos, I knew I had to have it. Had to. I just had to. And what I do like about this is that the hands rotate. That's not something that you got with the very first edition of this guy. And heck, I don't even know that they did that with the World War II version. So that being said, this is the main reason why we were doing this video, is because I'm trying to understand which one of these is going to be the better version to keep. So, on one hand, we have the knockoff. On the other hand, we have the official. The knockoff here, obviously, there is the plastic is much flimsier and much cheaper. The paint is clearly less, is like much more brighter on this guy. And obviously the first thing, you can clearly tell this is the knockoff. So yeah. And I'm not even going to bother transforming the knockoff, because the knockoff just, I just can't do it. It just refuses to stand up properly. So anyways, let's get him into regular scale comparisons, and then we shall get into final thoughts on this figure, and then we shall rank him. So alrighty, so first thing we're going to do, here he is next to Studio Series Hatchet. Here he is next to Studio Series Dino. Straighten Dino's legs out a bit better. Here he is next to the Voyager class Premier Edition from the last night, Voyager class Optimus Prime. And here he is next to Kingdom Rodimus Prime. And once again, this is one of those things where I really wish that they would have maybe, I don't know, beefed this guy up a little bit. Maybe they could have done a little bit more of a different storyline with him. Or maybe not even introduced him in the live-action universe at all. Because he's supposed to take over for Optimus Prime, at least in the canonology of usually how things go. And I just didn't see that this time. I just did not see that at all. And it just bugs me that they didn't even bother to continue on with that storyline. So, alright, so final thoughts on this guy. Well, I do quite dig this. The plastic is much sturdier. I don't have to deal with a ton of parts breaking off all the time. The only ones that you really need to pay attention to are the tailpipe pieces when you're going into vehicle mode, because they just don't want to stay put. I learned that, and it just does not, it don't work. It just don't work. So, but I will say this, though. I do like this head sculpt much more than I like the other one. So, yeah, that being said, let's bring that in really quickly one more time for a quick head sculpt comparison. Yeah, this guy is already better. Like, already. The official version is already a million times better. So, yeah, and I mean, take note, they do look fairly the same. From a distance, they probably would look identical, but obviously we're going to keep this version and get rid of this guy. So, anyways, that being said, let's give this guy a ranking, and let's end this video. If I have to rank this thing, I'm going to probably rank this thing fairly decently. I have to rank this thing somewhere on the scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to rank it a good 8.2. 8.2 is a perfect ranking for this because, number one, he fits the aesthetic. He fits in the way that the backpack turns out perfectly, and it's animation accurate. This backpack is animation accurate. Literally, you can go and take a look at the CGI for Hotrod. This backpack is accurate. So, I love this. This is quite possibly one of the most accurate figures of all time. The reason I'm not giving it anything higher than an 8.2 is because the transformation was pure cancer. I can guarantee you an 8-year-old is not going to appreciate that transformation. I can also tell you that with the level of engineering on this thing, I think a lot of adults would get frustrated. Obviously, I'm a collector, so I know how this is going to go. But I'm telling you, this thing, it only deserves an 8.2. If they had maybe given it if they had given this dude maybe one more time gun, I might be giving this guy an 8.5 to 8.6. But because they chose not to give us that, it sits at an 8.2. So, this is Thomas Fan 01 saying, do not forget to check out on TikTok at Cool Shorts 3. At Cool Shorts 3, and Shorts is spelled SHORTZ. With a 3 at the end. Go check him out. He is quite an amazing stop motion dude. He's looking to try to get into some stuff here on YouTube and in TikTok, so please go check him out. He is quite the cool dude. I probably will not be able to leave a link to his channel or his TikTok page in the description, but if you go do look it up, I will leave his name down in the description where you guys can go check him out. So, anyways, this is Thomas Fan 01 saying also, once again, do not forget to check out Jordy's Rail Videos, Patrick with the Y, Riveted Rail Fan, Riveted Reviews, Alexander Rothschild, Patrick with the Y once more, iStar552, Bravely GG, Take Along Productions. Excuse me, the list just gets longer and longer every video we make. Said Take Along Productions, The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, Lemon Lime Productions, Kitten Cat 999, oh, good lord. Corey Tucker, Optimus Prime Edits, and who shall we throw out there as well? Oh, Marvelous Ball, Skibbity Jacket as well. Thank you all for the majority of that. And please do not forget to check out New York Toy Hunter, as all of them have been fans of the live stream, fans of the show, fans of the channel, and take note, they are going to be fans of everything that we've done, and they are truly, truly, truly the most helpful people I've been able to work with, so please don't forget to show them some love. So, this is Thomas Fan 01 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.